What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another Christmas music reaction. Though this is once again a piece that does appear outside of the context of holiday music, though it certainly has its textual and lyrical setting in that religious environment to begin with. We're talking Ave Maria. First time I heard this piece, and very clearly remember hearing it and, sort of the emotional weight of it, even if it's very soft and, it's not bombastic in any way. But yeah, the first time I remember hearing it and remembering that I heard it was in the original Fantasia, where you hear it right after Night on Bald Mountain, and it serves as a perfect contrast to the chaos and bombast of that tune. But ultimately, yeah, this is a piece that I think is regarded for its sublimity. I think that's the best way to describe it. It is a sublime piece that melodically is very simple, but very aurally profound. It just really has this import, even as it is soft and tender and sublime. So it's a piece that I think lends itself well to the sort of cultural significance of its subject matter, and then used specifically in the context of Christmas. It speaks to the narrative in question. So I will say, we're lucky, we're going to listen to Placido Domingo's version of this, which is to say, if you didn't know, he's one of the three tenors, or one of the group that was the Three Tenors. Perhaps Luciano Pavarotti, the most famous of the three. Placido Domingo, I think, is comically considered the second most famous, meaning that Jose Carrera, is it Carreras or Carrera? And indeed, that's the joke, right? There's a Seinfeld episode where the whole running joke is that no one can remember the name of the third tenor. But again, they are all wonderful voices, and Placido Domingo I certainly remember hearing independent of the three tenors. So a top voice. Looking forward to hearing his rendition of Ave Maria, which we are listening to as part of the Time-Life Treasury of Christmas, which I reacted to, which includes, a Christmas carol of a very different nature, the Holly Jolly Christmas performance by Burl Ives. So, I enjoy compilations like this that take, some of the more fun and secular tunes, some of the more classic and religious carols, and sort of put it into a big mix. I do enjoy that. So let's hear it. This is Placido Domingo's performance of Ave Maria, included on the Time-Life Treasury of Christmas.
Grazie plena,
it's cool. Admittedly, it sounds different than a lot of other performances of this piece. I don't know if that's like a particular rendering that you hear more in, let's say, operatic vocal circles, but it certainly has a different feel than, for example, the instrumental, the orchestral performance of Ave Maria on the Fantasia soundtrack, like I mentioned, which I have both CDs, the full soundtrack from the original Fantasia. I think I reacted to one or two pieces from them, but I really should get back to that. Now that it's back in my mind, we can listen to the version of Ave Maria I'm talking about. So maybe I'll try to do that in the next few days. Basically, my classical music collection is quite large, but it's not nearly as clearly organized as my techno collection and my punk rock collection and so on. So maybe a bit of digging involved, but I'll see if I can get to that in the next week or so. Shout out to Placido Domingo. Shout out to everyone who's checked out these holiday reactions and chose to check them out today, or any day ultimately. But again, those who spent the holidays with me in that way, I really do appreciate it. So let me know what you think of this. I will see you next time. Peace.